Today, we're doing upper body strengthening. The reason I decided I wanted to have a couple of strengthening workouts is though my primary workout style is always going to be body weight, Pilates, etc. I have found that it's really good to have some support from those major muscle groups. I do want you to use dumbbells today, but you can use anything ranging from like 1 pound to, I would say, 10 pounds. At the upper end, maybe for upright rows and chest presses, you might want something a little bit heavier, like 15 pounds. So basically, we're going to use a timer. We're not going to do a strict interval timer, but we are going to use a 40-second timer for each exercise so that you can use the weight that meets with your goals. So for example, if you're just looking to tone up a little bit and maybe get rid of some like underarm flab or whatever, I would recommend going lower and doing higher reps. If you're looking for a little bit of hypertrophy, you want to bulk up a little bit, then that's when you would use the heavier ones. So, if you're using real light weights, I would say probably in 40 seconds, you should maybe be doing like 20-ish repetitions. If you're using heavier weights like me, I'm not using super heavy weights, but then you probably wouldn't be doing more than like 12 reps. 10 to 15 is the range, I would say. The most important thing is you want to have proper form, and you want to make sure that on the concentric part of the exercise, you want to, like for curls, for example, you want to come up faster. You want to go down just a little bit like that. It's about twice the amount of time as you take to go up. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. So why don't we go ahead and get started? We're just going to do like kind of a warm up here first. Open up our shoulders and our chest. Now the other way. Make sure your core is engaged, of course. And do one of these. Just breathe normally here. And why don't we just do a little bit of punches here. Again, we just want to warm up our muscles a little bit. Okay, now put your 2 fingers right here, and you want to keep your arm straight out like this. You want a 90-degree angle, and just this hinges back and forth. And you should feel a little bit of a rotation here in your shoulder. I don't want to warm our arms up so much that they're fatigued before we even pick up the weight. So let's do the other one. To loosen up our neck a little bit after this, and then we'll get into it. Okay, just drop your head forward and then slowly roll it gently back up this way and around to the back. To the other side, drop it again and lift up. And now let's do that the other way, head down. If you have any stiffness, of course, be super gentle. And just do that one more time on each side. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and get started here. Go ahead and get your dumbbells. And we're going to start with bicep curls. We're going to go in about 7 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. And of course, you want to breathe out on the concentric part of the exercise and inhale here on the eccentric part. We are going to be doing 3 sets today. We're doing 10 exercises total, and we're doing 3 sets. of them. 10 seconds left. And 5. Do one more. Okay. Now we're going to do another bicep exercise. Hammer curls. Your thumb should be pointed up to the ceiling. When you get up here, keep your upper arms close to you. And we'll be going in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up, one arm at a time. And if it feels easy right now, that's a good thing because we are doing 3 sets. So if you find that it's too much on the 3rd set, you could drop down to a lower weight, of course. Ten seconds left. 5. And do last one. Good. Okay, next is triceps. We've definitely done this before. Now here again, keep your upper arms in close to your ears and try not to move them at all. And you just want to lift straight up and the dumbbells should land in the middle of your upper back. And go.
I got daily correspondence, we tapping in with the Goonies. Tagging my body, they tagging me like they knew me. They actually living goofy, I'm blended tagging the coochie. Flicking flexing the muscle like penitentiary Gucci. Been addicted to Stussy.
15 seconds.
I ain't tripping off you cause I've been tripping off Lucy. I'm lucid dreaming and scheming, I'm manifesting a movie. Manuscript in a million, I thought that you niggas knew.
5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, now we're gonna get on the floor and we're gonna do skull crushers, which is just this right here. And the only thing that moves is your lower arm, your elbow hinge. Going now. And again, you inhale here, exhale here. Keep your arms in, keep your elbows in. Just squeeze your tricep here. You got 10 seconds. And last one. Okay. Next, we're going to do chest presses. And again, if you want to go up on your weight here, that's fine. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And here, let the dumbbells touch and then back down. And if you can feel a little bit of a stretch in your chest when you come down, that's great. And then squeeze as you go back up. Keep your shoulders down here. Got 20 seconds. And last one. Next, we're going to do flies. I got to move up a touch here so that I can do that. Oh, keep your knees bent. And flies are just out like this and go. And back in. And now here, don't arch your back. When they come down, you're just using your chest here. Squeeze your chest coming up. And again, if you feel a little stretch in your chest when the weights are down, that's great. And then squeeze on the way back up. Got 15 seconds. And 5 seconds. And do one more. A little bit over. Okay. And then, okay, one more here on the mat. We're going to do a lat pull down. So here, your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle, and you just pull the weights down. And just like the other chest exercises, you want just your upper body working here, just your shoulders and chest. Bring the weights down as far as you can. That's why it's important to have a 90-degree angle on your knees so that you have enough space to pull these down all the way. Nobody ever told me that. I had to figure that out on my own. Especially if you have a little extra weight. You gotta make sure there's enough room. Okay, last one. Good job. Oh, now we're gonna stand back up and move on to a front raise. We're going to do both at the same time. Going in 5 seconds, core engaged, shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. You want the weights to come up to shoulder height and then back down. You can pause for a second at the top. Again, shoulders down if I didn't say that already 6 times. I always like the pure upper body workouts because you really get to rest your lower body. And mine is a little bit sore right now, so. And one more. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do a lat raise, which is just weights in front and you bring them up to shoulder height and then back down. And you're of course isolating your muscle, your upper body muscles here again. Shoulders down and go. And again, you want to pause a little bit at the top here and then slowly back down, nice and controlled. "15 seconds. Do one more. Good. Okay, now upright row, which is just this. And you want the weights as close to your chest as possible. Come up to your maximum height where your arms are all aligned here. Shoulders down in 3, 2, and 1. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. Do a couple more. Last one. Good. Okay, we got one more exercise, but we have to do it on each side individually. I'm gonna use my bench here. You can do this bent over like this, and you can do them both at the same time. You want to be feeling it right back here. So I'm going to use heavier weights. I'm going to double these up. It's just kind of the easiest way of doing it. So if you do have a bench, that's great. You want your back to be flat here. You want it to be parallel with the floor. We're going to go on 5 and go. Let the weights go all the way down. Don't release them. You don't want to release them. It's controlled, but you want them to go all the way down and then pull it back up. Nice and controlled. 20 seconds. And again, here you want your arm as close to your body as you can. 10 seconds. Do one more. Okay, now the other side. Going in about 5 seconds. And go. About 10 seconds. I'm gonna do one more rep. Okay, now let's just take a quick break. Shake it out a little bit. Let's give ourselves like a minute break here. Okay, so let's do it all over again. Going in about 20 seconds. We're going to start with the bicep curls again. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Squeeze those biceps. Keep the shoulders down. Try not to use your wrists. Just keep your wrists nice and straight here. Hands should not be gripping the weight too tightly. In about 10 seconds. Do one more. Okay, next is hammer curls again. In 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. You might find that after the first set, you need to drop down to a lower weight, and that's okay. You have to be able to lift it up. If you can't lift it up, you got to drop down. 10 seconds. And last one. Next is triceps. Remember to keep those elbows in. Keep your back flat as possible here. Don't arch it, in other words. In 3, 2, and 1. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Are you shaking it all yet? Last one. Okay, back down on the floor for skull crushers. last 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Remember, just your elbow is hinging here. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And last one. Okay, next is flies. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not. Chest press. Chest press. Chest press first. Sorry about that. Going in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Twenty seconds. About 10 seconds. And last one. Okay, now we're doing the flies, which I have to budge up for. In about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And squeeze. Don't arch your back. Core engaged. About 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's do one more. Good. Okay. Now back to the lat pull down. So knees bent, 90 degrees. Going in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Just your arms are moving here. Definitely feel it in your core, which is stabilizing you. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And last one. Okay. Now we got to get back up. And we are doing front raises. In about 7 seconds. 3, 2, we go. Remember to shoulder height. Make sure your shoulders are down, core is engaged. And we'll do one more. Okay, lat raises now. Put your weights in front of you here. Keep your shoulders down. in about 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. About 10 seconds. And do the last one here. Good job. Now those bent over rows again, going in about 10 seconds. 3, 2, and go. About 20 seconds. Let's do one more. Now the other side. Take a little sip of water here. And 5, 4, 3, and 2, and go. About 20 seconds. I'm going to do 2 more here. And last one. Okay. Let's take another little shake it out break. And we're back into it and do our final set. Now, as I said, if you want to drop down for this third set to a lighter weight, that would be fine. Again, if you have to be able to lift it, right? So if you can't lift it, drop down. Last set, go in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. You also shouldn't have any swinging here. Really, with any strength workout, you shouldn't be swinging very much. It's very controlled movements. Everything is contracted. Last one. Okay, then the hammer curls again. I'm sure you remember. Go in about 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. And again, it's just your lower arm moving here. Everything else is still. Your thumb should be pointed up to the ceiling when you get to the top of the contraction. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And one more. Okay, triceps are next. Make sure your shoulders are down, elbows in. Going in about 7 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Make sure your lower back isn't arched. About 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And last one. Okay, back on the floor for skull crushers. Going in about 5 seconds. Go. About 15 seconds. Do a couple more. And last one. Okay. Next is chest press. Going in about 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. About 20 seconds. Okay, do one more. Good. Okay, now chest flies again. In 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. I think we could do one more here. Good. Okay, now those lat pull downs. In 10 seconds, get into position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. About 10 seconds. I mean 20, excuse me. It's wishful thinking, maybe. Okay, do one more. Okay, now back up on our feet, and we've only got a few to go now. Whew. All right, so front raise in about 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 2, and you. About 20 seconds. Do a couple more. And last one. Okay, lat raises are next. And then we've only got 2 more after that. In about 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Twenty seconds. Couple more. Last one. Okay. Now upright row. Going in about 15 seconds. We're gonna wrap this up, man. Just a few more minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ten seconds. Do one more after this. Last one. Good. Okay, we've just got the bent over rows now. That's it. And then we're done. And then we can stretch a little bit. So remember, back parallel with the floor, whether you're leaning on a bench or not. 3, 2, 1. About 20 seconds. Two more. Last one. Good. Okay. Home stretch. Last one. About 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Twenty seconds. Do a couple more. And last one. Whew. Good job, you guys. Whew, 3 sets. That's not easy. I can barely lift my mug. Shake it out. Shake it out. Whew. Let's start with our triceps here. Hand in the middle of your back. Gently press your elbow here. Feel a little stretch down your tricep. Shoulders down. Other one. Okay. Now let's clasp our hands together. Do a shoulder and chest stretch here. Core engaged, of course, don't arch your back. Now just the other way, like a counter stretch. Round your shoulders forward, your head down. Why don't we do a little thread the needle down here on the mat? So if you remember, on all fours, and one arm goes up and under, and we're gonna hold here. Now the other side. Feel a nice stretch down your side, back of your shoulder. And let's just stretch one arm across. And the other one. And I would say that we're just about done. So thank you for joining me again today, and I'll see you next time for the lower body one.